Are you looking at upgrading your motorcycle with the latest smart screen? You want the top in technology, right? Well, of course, that would have to be the brand new LINKIFUN MT23, because they've listened to us and they've produced exactly what we're after. This comes fully loaded with all of the good stuff. Front and rear dash cam, 1080p, so crisp quality. Not just that, it has a front and rear tyre monitoring system. So whenever you've got a flat or you need to top up your tyre, you're gonna know. But they've gone even further. They've given us an 800 super bright nit screen, what means that you're going to see that no matter what the weather conditions. And LINKIFUN have really listened to us bikers, because what they've done is they've used the latest Android 14 OS, meaning this is going to run super smooth and work with all of the latest apps. And it gets better. They have made this dual SIM technology, so you can put a SIM card in this and it can stand alone. You can ride around, it can get all of your maps, all of your music playing, all via the SIM card, up to 4G. But if you don't want to do that, you can still link it to your mobile phone and it can use your phone's data. So it's just a win-win situation. There's so much more going on with this, but LINKIFUN have sent this to me to give you that 11 out of 10 review. So we need to unbox it, install it, and real world test it to check out exactly how good all of these features are. So shall we? Let's start with the great unboxing. All the packaging feels premium quality. On opening up the box, you'll find your 6-inch MT23 smart screen. It already has a sun visor built in, and to the touch, the screen feels extremely premium quality and well made. The handlebar mount uses a ram mount style system. It also has a security locking nut, and you can only tighten this up using this special tool provided, making sure that when it's on your bike, it's going to be secure and the thieves aren't going to be able just to untwist it and steal it away. But if you do want to remove it, it comes with a magnetised backing plate, so it will just slot out and unplug, so you can take it inside your house just to make sure it's extra safe. The power cable comes with space fitted to each wire to make it super easy for installation. It's also fused as well for peace of mind. The two connection splitter cables are clearly marked for when you're wiring it up to make sure you don't make a mistake. Digging deeper inside the box, you'll find your GPS unit, as well as two cameras. These are 1080p and they are made from hard plastic. They have a premium, solid, good quality feel to them. There's ample cable that will reach the length of your bike, and they're clearly labelled from the front camera and also the rear. The remote control has 3 buttons that are easy to press, and all tools are provided for fitting. The tyre pressure monitoring system are 2 dust caps. These are marked A for front and B for back. They come with locking nuts and a special tool to make sure that nobody will be able to steal them from your bike. The user manual and installation guide is easy to read with step-by-step instructions. And that's everything you'll find inside the box. Now it's time to install your SD card and your SIM card. All you need to do is remove those 3 screws and remove the panel. Inside there you'll find the slots. Simply take your micro TF card and put it into the slot. It has a nice little firm click when it's in the correct position. Underneath that slot is where you can put your SIM card if you require having the system to run as a standalone. Once that's done, just pop your panel back on, and now it's time for installation. Remove any plastics and your seat and locate your battery for easy installation. Take your handlebar mount, remove the arm, and then you've just got the ball joint that goes onto your handlebar. Undo the Allen key, decide which spacer fits your handlebar correctly, pop this on, and then all you've got to do is reinsert the Allen bolts on the bottom bracket and tighten until it's nice and secure. Next, attach your extension arm and your base plate. This just slides over, and with the special tool just loosely tighten. Next, take your MT23 smart screen. This will slot over your base plate and you'll get that nice magnetic clunk that means that it's locked into place. Now adjust the screen to the perfect angle. Use that tool again to tighten to make sure it's not going to move. Take the 2 splitting cables. One has a center pin. Make sure that you match this up with the end of the connector. Put push it in, and all the connectors are screw twist tight, making sure they're never going to fall out when you're out on the road. Next, take your power cable. They've already got space fitted, so use the red to connect to the positive of your battery. The yellow is to go to an ignition feed, either a piggyback fuse or somewhere there's an ignition wire. The black goes to negative. Once you've connected this, simply run your cables the length of the bike and back to your splitter connector. As you'll see, every cable is color coded, so again, red to red, just pop it in and screw that nice and tight so it won't come out. Your GPS box has a 3M sticker already on the back. Just find the perfect location, ideally inside one of the side boxes or behind one of the plastic. Stick it on, run the cable the length of your bike and plug it into the gold connector. Installing the cameras is really easy. You just stick the 3M pad on the base plate, find the correct location on the bike and stick it on. Run the cable the length and plug it into one that says the rear camera. Repeat this for the front camera. It takes seconds and your cameras will be in the right location, ready to go. To install the remote, you have two options. One can go around your left hand grip like I'm doing now in the video. That just pops on and do up the two little Allen bolts, or there's some insert sticky pads so you can attach it to your handlebars. And as simple as all the others, just run the cable and plug it into the correct connector. Make sure now you use cable ties to tidy up all of the wires and make sure no wires are touching any part of the engine. The tyre monitoring system is super quick to install. All you need to do is remove your old dust cap and pop on the new dust cap. It takes, again, literally a few seconds. Make sure you repeat this on the rear wheel. Once you've done that, just fire up your bike and your MT23 will power up into life. From there, this will automatically connect to the front and the rear, what means it's super easy. At the same time, select your cameras and adjust them to make sure they're nice and straight. All you'll do is undo the Allen key on each camera and slightly turn it to get that perfect angle, and then you're good to go. If you decide not to put a SIM card into the device, get out your iPhone and connect CarPlay. Just type CarPlay into settings, go to the bottom of the list and you'll see it come up. Just click on that and within a few seconds you're connected. And that's everything installed. So now it's time for the real world test. So let's fire up the awesome Triumph Scrambler and see how quickly the LINKIFUN MT23 fires into life. And just like that, the Android signs come up. Now this is a lovely 6-inch display with 800 nits, so it should be nice and bright. And today we're in quite a lot of sunlight, so you can see that there's a bit of glare coming off of this. So as this screen powers into life, just like that, you can see how bright it gets, and instantly that screen, doesn't it look good? So because I've already linked this to my phone now, it will automatically connect, is what it's doing as we speak, and this will bring up Apple CarPlay on the screen itself. Now if you ran a SIM card in the back of this, you don't even need to do that. It will connect via the SIM card and be a completely standalone unit. And if you go travelling abroad and you get one of your abroad SIMs, pop that in there, it's just going to work. And as we know, SIM cards and data at the minute are so cheap, this can be just a standalone unit that you can tap into whenever you want. Absolutely awesome. And straight away, we're into Apple CarPlay that unlocks all of those cool features. Now, as you can see, you've got music, podcasts, audio books, everything that you'd usually use on your phone. And if you've got here a Bluetooth system, it means that you can actually listen to all of that while you're going along. So no wires, nothing dangling down. It just works really well. Now this connects directly to your phone connects to this, so you're still getting all those audio prompts, you're able to listen to that music, everything else. A really quick tip, when you connect this and you play some music, pause it, whatever the pause button is on your comms unit, and press play again and it'll come through. A lot of people get connection problems. It's not a connection problem, you just need to pause it and press play. So this is the main device playing all of the audio. So going back to the main screen itself, all you've got to do is slide across and look, it's really easy to use. Slide back, literally a touch on the side and it just flickers over, unlocking all the rest of the stuff. We'll go for a few more of these features in a second. But going to the main screen itself, right? So going back here, right to where it all controls the unit. This is sort of the more standalone. As you can see, the tyre pressure monitoring system is already kicked in, so we've connected that when we've arrived. So it's got 36.1 psi in the front and 33.2 in the back. So the back could do with a little bit more, the front could do with a little bit less. It's really great to engage that, to know where we're at. And then by tapping on this record button just here, what you can do is you can flick from the front. Now there's this remote control here. If you tap that just there, that's now the rear camera. How cool is that, right? Think about this. You're out on a group ride with a few people at the back. You can just check that they're there by using the system. And again, back to the front, that's really, really cool. You go back to your home screen, you just touch the remote again. Super easy to use. You've also got here your GPS coordinates as well. So it's got its own GPS built in. That means you can tell everybody literally your coordinates, so you can see exactly where you are. And if you tap here on Google Maps, it will load into the screen and it will appear. What's just awesome, giving you all that information that you need. So also on the main screen, whatever you were listening to last on your phone, being music, podcast or anything else, it's loaded up here. Now I was listening to a podcast this morning while I was in the shower and it's still there, so I can press play and can continue listening to that. Nice and easy. You can also got all the settings, so you can go through and you can change loads of stuff, your hotspot, your Bluetooth, if you want to connect to Wi-Fi and say you're near the house, you want to do an update, it's all there too. The other side, up here on the top of the screen, there's this little thing that you can move anywhere on the screen. This is like your quick start. So from here, I can go into how bright the screen is. Currently it's at 100%, perfect. Always leave it 100% unless you're going at night, and it will automatically change into dark mode anyway. Plus, if you're in any of the other apps, you can click on that and you can go home really quick. You can go back one step and you can change the volume of the device as well, coming through to your ears, making life really easy. But let's test this screen out for what you're really going to use it for, and of course that's Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. So for me it's Apple CarPlay. Click on the link, click CarPlay, straight back in. Perfect. So I want to go down here and I want to play a little bit of music, and while I'm playing a little bit of music I also want to be able to listen to my turn-by-turn instructions and get some good visual ones on the screen. So the one that I like to use the most is Google Maps. You can download anything that's compatible with CarPlay, so you can have any of your favourite navigation. For me it's simple, it's Google Maps. We'll click on that, we'll put in a nearby beautiful town of Market Harborough, and this is really easy as well. As you can see, everything here is big and bold. So you need a petrol station quickly, click on that, get the nearest petrol station. If you want to navigate home, it's already saved on your Google Maps straight away. Restaurant, I fancy coffee shop, just perfect and safe places. But we're going to go to Market Harborough. So type in Market Harborough, nice and easy, loading up, start route. Here we go, 5.5 miles, 14 minutes, arriving at 12:24. But we want to put some music on as well. So we'll select a tune by selecting music, picking one from your playlist or something you've added and hitting play. Or if you really want, you can go onto your Spotify and play a tune from there. So you've got loads of options. So as we're off, as you can see, the screen is beautiful and bright. With its 800 nits, it's definitely coming through and easy to see. Now I know the cameras can never pick up how good the visuals are of these screens, but you'll have to trust me when I say that is nice, clear and easy to see. And being that 6-inch again, it's just a pleasure to be able to glance down, know where I'm going by looking at the directions on the left hand side and knowing just coming up on the right in 0.2 of a mile I'll be turning left. Then on top of it, again, I can control my music, skipping tracks, and as we know, everything works really well using gloves. I can just flip through all of the different tracks. Don't like that one, quick tap and you're through. Always recommended at a standstill though, but does work well with gloves. Now, if you want a big open screen where you can see more of the map, more that's going on, you can just tap on Google Maps screen and then boom, the big screen pops up, giving you more of that visual, all that information you need if you're just interested in having it on navigation. So whilst I'm riding, what I've decided to do is pull over because I want to change from listening to music to listening to my favourite podcasts. So click on podcast, all this will load in. I'm going to continue the podcast I was listening to earlier on, some YouTube tips. Click on that and that is instantly now playing directly into my ear. And all I've got to do is tap back on Google Maps to load it back into place. So now I can chill out listening to my podcast while I'm going down the road. Easy access, few seconds, no having to get out your phone and lock it, screen recognition, putting PIN codes in because you've got your helmet on, just straight in, making life super easy on those journeys. So let's go and visit this beautiful town. Well, here we are, about to enter the beautiful town of Market Harborough, and what we have as part of the MT23 system is a front and rear camera. That means that we can pick all that up just using these cameras. And if you think about it, anything happen while I'm in this town, I stop at a traffic light, somebody's not looking, I get rear-ended or I get knocked off my bike by somebody cutting in front of me, I've got all that evidence I've captured as well on those cameras. And they're 1080p and they're high quality. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play you a clip now. I'm not going to talk over it, I'm going to let you see for yourselves with a little bit of music so you can see exactly what you're capturing from these cameras as we're going down the road, and you can check them out for yourself. So here we go. Well, I'm sure you'll agree, having those cameras just gives you that real peace of mind. Anything happens, you know that you're going to capture it. And if you're a vlogger, you could use some of these shots to go in your vlog. So it's a double win. Even watch back what you recorded directly off of the screen. So if you pop back to the home page and then go into your recording, and then from the screen, just tap on it, select the little playback button, and there's all of your clips. So it will stop recording while you're doing it, obviously because you're watching it back, but you can go back here, for instance, and you can go, do you know what? I want to have a look at this one. So click on that, and there you go. You can watch it back. So if there's a moment you go, did I just see that, or did that just happen? You can check it. How cool is that? So the other side, say you get a flat tyre as you're going along. On the tyre pressure side of things, you can set alerts. So you'll get a good old beep beep if your tyre pressure is dropping. Say you've got a slow punch and you don't know and it's feeling a little bit lumpy. This will warn it before it gets to that point where it's dangerous. Just bonus after bonus after bonus. So as you can see now, I've only got 24 miles left in my tank. So I need to find a petrol station. I need to put some fuel in. And being super easy, all I have to do is go back to CarPlay, go back on to Google Maps, and then from there, all I've got to do is go navigate, search, pull up the screen again, petrol stations. It'll find me the closest petrol station. There's a Sainsbury's just down the road. There's a Tesco's. It's just everything's there. And I can select which one that I want, pop it in, 3.8 miles. It's on my way back. Perfect. Well, I've got to say, I'm super impressed with the LINKIFUN MT23 smart screen. It's just well thought out, and being able to put in a SIM card and it to be standalone is just really impressed me. But everything about it, beautiful, bright screen, easy to press, the remote control super easy, being able to watch back the videos on the move, check the camera at the back to see if your biker friends are there, is just absolutely brilliant. Now, I've got you the latest discount code. So if you pop down into the description, there's a link where you'll go directly to pick up this product, as plus, of course, that discount code, which means that you'll save some serious money on your new MT23. So just pop down there, click on that today and pick yours up. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you've not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button so you can see all the latest motorcycle reviews and products here in the motorcycle world. And I'll see you next time here on Helmet Head. Bye bye for now, and have an awesome ride.